Welcome to My Lines, brought to you by Colin Boynton. Welcome to the latest episode of my poetry podcasts, the place where I share my world of words. My first piece this week is called What I Like, and is, well, self-explanatory when you hear it. I like the smell of new mown hay. I like a setting sun. I like the way a calm descends when the day is done. I like to hear the blackbird sing. I like to smell a rose. I like to hear a babbling brook as it gently flows. I like to see a lamb in spring. I like to hear the bees. I like the sound of gentle winds blowing through the trees. I like to hear the silence. I like a country lane. I like to wander down them time and time again. I like to be alone now. I like all of these things. I like the joy and pleasure that nature always brings. My next poem this week is called Walkies, and for all dog lovers and owners out there, this will make complete sense. Mud, mud, wonderful mud. I can get dirty just like a dog should. I can go places that dogs shouldn't go, finding the mud hidden below. Wet, wet, smelly and rank, up to my belly is just where I sank. I can find water wherever we go, dirty and smelly above and below. Dirt, filth, anything more, I like to get messy and roll on the floor. I can do things a dog shouldn't do, my daddy is daft and hasn't a clue. Mud, mud, dirty old mud, all over my paws when I ran through the wood. Back to the house all smelly and wet, I wonder how dirty can I try to get. This next poem is called Heroes. I wrote this one year after hearing the honours list and feeling quite disgusted. In days of old our knights were bold, not running round a track, nor swimming in a swimming pool, there's something they now lack. In days of old, so I've been told, our heroes were real men, who fought for king and country, but that was way back then. Those days of old are now grown cold, our knights don't really shine. Their armour made from lycra now, it really seems a crime. Those knights of old who once were bold, their bravery now lost, replaced by heroes on the field, playing at what cost? In days of old our knights once bold, risking life and limb, replaced by modern heroes whose antics are quite dim. The next piece I've chosen is called Stranger on the Shore and was inspired by the poem people are familiar with called Footprints in the Sand, and it's my take on it. Footsteps in the wet sand led me ever on, past the rocks and seaweed in the evening sun. The gentle lapping on the shore, creeping ever near, and still I followed onward, the footsteps with no fear. A gentle breeze caressed my brow, I slowly strode along. The sea was washing on my feet, the footsteps soon were gone. I stopped to look behind me, and then I looked ahead. I saw the footsteps rising, a voice behind me said, "Following my footsteps, you know you won't go wrong, following my footsteps to grow forever strong." I turned around to face my stranger on the shore. The one who'd made those footsteps was standing there no more. I turned and started following footsteps in the sand until the sun was setting behind my very land. I lay me down upon the shore and then I closed my eyes. Then when I looked about me, the stars were in the skies. My final piece this week is called Why Question, and will hopefully leave you with something to think about until next time. Why question the reason a bird has to fly, or why the clouds are up in the sky? Why question the reason a tree has to grow, or what makes a river continue to flow? Why question the reason the stars shine at night, or why the moon still shines so bright? Why ask these questions and so many more when we don't even know what our own lives are for? Why question the beauty of all that we see when we haven't yet learnt to let these things be. I hope you've enjoyed my choice for this week's episode. This week's poems are all included in my books, which are available either from myself or direct from my publishers. For more details, see my website www.collinscorner.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you will join me once again next week for another episode of My Lines.